subtract my age. Why this hard to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I am Jordan, and today I am talking about, my phone went off, Greta Thunberg, I think that's how you say her name, and how to properly critique someone. And I'm not just saying, she's 16, so you have to be delicate or anything like that. I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about just a person with ideas that may or may not seem like they mean it. I'm also going to show you how not to. In dumb guy logic form, my opinion only. But first, please consider donating to Devon's Journey to Recovery. Devon's Journey to Recovery, the GoFundMe link, down here in the description box. Click that link. Read the story. See how much money they're up to. I think they're at like 2,000 something. Make a donation. Any amount will help. $1, $2, 100, 100,000. Any amount will help. So please donate. None of the money goes to us. It goes to them. It's for charity. So please help out. Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link down there in the description box. All right. So I'm going to do a dumb guy logic argument. Well, it's sort of like a rebuttal to Greta Thunberg, because apparently that's popular today. This clip is very popular, apparently. So we're going to listen to what she has to say. Here we go.
This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean.
See, I already disagree. See, if no one else is going to do it and you step up, then you should be here. I mean, age says nothing about maturity. It really doesn't, unless you are a genetic robot and you follow the rules of your biological history, in which case you should beep boop bop your way out of here. But if you're a person, age should not matter. It should all be about maturity. So, healthy critiques, that's all I'm doing.
Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
I could do without the applause, but I get it. I don't mind that, what she just said. Now, I don't know too much about her. This is all I know of her, is this little speech here. And, people shit-talking on the internet. But I would think, hopefully she goes into, stop killing people first. I mean, you think people are going to stop and save the planet? Maybe they would for selfish reasons, but you think they're going to do that first before shouldn't they, stop killing each other first? Corrupt wars. We still have war around. And it's not innate in human nature. Not physical, violent war. That is not inherent to humans. That's bullshit if someone tells you that. And I will argue against that any day, against any intellectual, against any person on the fucking planet. And I will make them look silly by asking simple questions. So no, war is not inherently a human aspect in a physical, violent sense. At least it doesn't have to be. So I hope she has some sort of anti-war thing going on too, because you're going to save dolphins when you just murk your neighbor no problem. Once again, I think these are healthy critiques that she should know about. Same.
For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear. How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight.
You do have a solution to war, where you just blatantly gun, pull trigger, kill person, bomb, push button, kill someone, or kill people in mass as well, obviously. It's like, they haven't fixed that. What makes you think they're going to do this other shit without having some sort of greedy, thing behind it? Right? The people you're talking to are going to be dead before, if climate change is something that's going to roll over the earth and wipe out humanity or something, the people you're talking to are probably going to be, dead and gone before that happens. And if you think what about your children? Do you think they care that much? I mean, just being real with you, man. Do they care that much? Would they yell at their kid if the kid scratched their car? Like that type of shit. It's like, how much do they care, man? Or is it just biological conditioning of, I'm supposed to care about this little person that came out of my vagina and out of my penis? So, real questions for real people. If you can't handle, once again, be boop bop your way the fuck out of here. Let's continue.
You say you hear us and that you understand the urgency. But no matter how sad and angry I am, I do not want to believe that. Because if you really understood the situation and still kept on failing to act, then you would be evil, and that I refuse to believe.
Now, I'm not saying people are evil. I don't believe there are such thing as evil people. I would say there's evil actions, and there's people who are neutral, which are tools of evil actions. Right? They're not like, I'm evil internally. It's more of, there's nothing here, and this corrupt move is most advantageous, as much as this positive move is advantageous. Oh, I give to charity so people get off my back and I look good. Or, no one will know about this, so I'll take advantage of these people. See, neutral person, you haven't stepped on the game board. How do we let these people rise? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Khalil Roundtree about to enter the cage right now. I got UFC on while I'm doing this, because I'm a master. Here we go. Yeah, she better read the room. She better read, look in the history books, see what people that she's probably talking to, some of these people have done in their lives, and also the things we don't even know about. It could be normal civilians in the crowd. Like, what have you done? What have you done to your neighbor? About your spouse? How about yourself? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what good is to be able to sit on, to be able to clap for anything? Right? To say, I know that's good. I'm going to clap for it. Once again, adult table. Just saying.
The popular idea of cutting our emissions in half in 10 years only gives us a 50% chance of staying below 1.5 degrees and the risk of setting off irreversible chain reactions beyond human control. 50% may be acceptable to you, but those numbers do not include tipping points, most feedback loops, additional warming hidden by toxic air pollution, or the aspects of equity and climate justice.
Alright, so I guess she's going to go into the science of it and the politics of it, or something like that. Point is, I'm trying to read the person here. The person that's talking. I'm trying to read them and see if, do you know what's up? To where you don't just say climate, you tie every type of corruption possible in the world together. That's how you fight corruption, is to realize it spreads into all these different, it doesn't spread, but it pops up in these voids all over the fucking world, all over the place. And that's the thing you gotta fight. You got to roll it up into a ball and fight that one thing called corruption. And you have to ball up all your moral principles and all your goodness and ball that up as one solitary thing to where it never leaves you, so that when you're in any scenario, you have that thing with you to handle any type of corruption. That's what I would tell her to do, if she doesn't, know it already. So, once again, this was what I think is an okay way to critique Greta Thunberg. So let's go to a way that's not the best. Yeah, not the best way to do it. Here is Michael Knowles on Fox News, and I'm only going to go over his little statement. You can go look up the interview for context, but I'm just going to go over this little statement here. You've probably heard it already before, but here we go.
Because the climate hysteria movement is not about science. If it were about science, it would be led by scientists rather than by politicians and a mentally ill Swedish child who is being exploited by her parents and by the international left. Dare you.
Let's go back on Dickface for a second. So this is Dickface Michael Knowles. I think he's a work wife with Ben Shapiro. These guys, I'm telling you, this is what I believe. I truly believe this. These guys do not care about goodness. They don't care about morality, not in a real sense. They care about it in a conditioned, I read this book or I was raised in this religion sense of goodness, which is not goodness. It's just copy and pasting. It's copying someone else's ego and pasting it in your own ego. That's not real, moral, existential work. It's not at all. So when dick faces like this pop up, they play for a team because of the imprint on their ego of this, our team good, that team bad. And they will work as hard as they can to hold up the paradigm that we, I think used to live in. I think we're moving away from that now, right? Trump got elected. They're trying to get Bernie elected. They tried before with Bernie. They voted for Obama. They thought he was the guy to change things. But I think people want a shake-up in the system. They want to see corrupt people get arrested or whatever. But these guys, I think, wanted to go back to the old way. And the old way is bombs you never hear about, Jesus Christ. Sorry, there's a fight on right now. Like in the 1950s or something, they bomb some random island and you don't hear about it for fucking 50 years in some documentary. Like, guys, this was out in plain sight right here. The documents are right here. They were waiting right here for anyone to see. And no one asked about it. No one knows about it. You have to wait for, investigative journalists to figure it out. That still sort of happens, but the delay time is a lot shorter. It's not 50 years. It's, maybe a year, maybe months. We're finding out about certain corrupt actions. But this guy wants it to go back to, you won't know about it in my lifetime, all the creepy shit I'm doing right now. He wants to be a part of that. I really think he wants to be a part of that. Because he's a dick face. That's what dick face do. So as far as his calling her mentally ill, it is an insult. It is an attempt to draw attention, to put someone down because they disagree with them. Not because he really disagrees with them. There is no him there. It's really whatever ideology was imprinted on his ego. That's the thing that is arguing against that. Or it could be greed. It could be psychopathy. 100% could be. In the sense of, this will make me rich if I play on this team. And I always play on this team no matter what the fucking issue is. I'm always on this team no matter what. There is no thinking going on. There is no conscience being used. I just sit in this one bubble on this one team, and I only do this, which is fight the leftists. Some people found a career out of that. He's one of them. Ben Shapiro, his daddy, made more of a living off of it. Tim Pool makes a living off of it. Steven Crowder definitely makes a living off of it. And it's just plain and simple. He's one of these guys that you just call a dick face and move on. So there you go. My honest critique and a dick face's critique. And yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like. Comment, agree, disagree, send me information. Maybe Greta Thunberg has says something about war or something where it's like, here's a gun to a head that's killing someone. That's like right there in front of you. How do you miss that one, right? Maybe she has said something like that. So please notify me or send me information. Also, if she is, someone else is dictating her ideas, just like Dickface has his ideas dictated by someone else. I mean, if that's going on, please let me know about it. Also, please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link in the description box. Charity does not go to us. We do not make any money off of it. It is indeed for charity, so please donate. Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link in the description box. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in.